your boy Tim coming back at you with another YouTube video, and welcome to TA Vlogs. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, I would like to say welcome, and if you guys could please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. All that does really mean a lot to me, and it does help boost the video to more and more people, so I really do appreciate every single one of you guys that do that on my videos. And I'm not gonna lie guys, I've been seeing a lot of people putting out their reaction to the sneaker game right now, their reaction to the sneaker market, and where do you think the sneaker market is at in this current state and where it will be in the next couple of years. And I'm here to talk about the same topic. So a little background on me, I've been collecting sneakers since around 2009. I started back in high school, and around that time sneakers were kind of getting popping again. We had that 2006-2007 phase where everybody was buying up all the 3s, the 5s, the 6s, all these limited Air Jordan 4s, all these exclusive collabs that they were doing. And then it started to die down a little bit, and it started to pick back up around that 2009, 2010, 2011 range. But around that time, Nike basketball was king. So we had like the Lebron 8s, the Lebron 9s, KD, Kobe's. All of those were the high ticket price items. You know, Jordans were still pretty pricey, but they weren't at that pinnacle. Then once we hit, 2012, 2013, we started to see a real rise in the sneaker game and sneaker pricing. And that's kind of when I fell out of it. I kind of stopped buying sneakers from around 2013 to about 2016. And then around 2017, once the market started to dip back down, I got back into it. I started seeing sneakers on shelves, and that's what really enticed me to get back into the sneaker game. And ever since 2017, I haven't looked back. So I've lived through some of the ups and some of the downs. So I'm here to break down all of this market evaluation, all this market data, so we can get through it. And I do believe this is the best time to start a sneaker collection right now. I believe we are in one of those down years again. This might last a couple years, but don't worry, we should see a rise once again. During COVID, a lot of people were doing online shopping and spending, so the past couple years were a high year. Most shoes in the past couple years were going anywhere between $600 to $800, but right now we've seen a lot of GR pairs sitting and a lot of good sneakers still at sneaker stores. And if they're not at sneaker stores, you can find them on StockX and GOAT for just a little bit over retail. And we're going to go over just some of those pairs that you can still get at basically retail, or maybe even under retail, or maybe just a little bit above retail. So let's get right into it. So right here, Air Jordan 5 Green Bean. Now, like I said, I'm an older sneakerhead, so this shoe resonates with me a little bit more. Back in 2006, this was a grail. And even, back in 2009, 2010, we were trying to get these older Air Jordan 5s, and this was a must-have in your collection. And the fact that you can probably walk into any of your Foot Locker, Champs, Finish Line, JD Sports right now and pick this up for a retail blows my mind. What this sneaker means to the sneaker culture in my sneaker generation, I guess you can call me an older head now, which I think is crazy that I can be called an older head. But right, what this sneaker means for me and our generation, our culture of sneaker collecting, this was a grail sneaker. And like I said, the fact that it is going for under retail in some sizes is crazy. We also have the Nike Dunks. So right now the Nike Dunks is what the newer generation is loving. The Pandas, all these new colorways. And at first these were going for anywhere between $250 to $350 depending on the size. But right now, with the sneaker market recession, with the saturation that Nike's putting out so many different colorways, so many different pairs, there's a new Nike Dunk maybe twice a week, a different colorway almost twice a week. So right now we're definitely seeing a dip in the Nike Dunk market. And right now you can get a pair of, the USC colorway for as low as $139. Retail's $100 bucks, $110, with tax and stuff. So like, to pay extra $29 for this pair of shoe, like, I think that's an amazing deal. And this is just what you build your sneaker collection with. You don't have to have the Travises, you don't have to have the Off-Whites, you don't have to have the Unions, the Alma Maniers. You can build your sneaker collection with these smaller sneakers and still have a very, very good sneaker collection. I started building my sneaker collection with used pairs, and not the most popular pairs. I would get them on sale, I would get them from my friends. Like I said, used pairs was a big thing for me. I would buy a lot of used pairs because they were a lot cheaper at the time. So that's what I built my collection on. I built my collection on small things, GR stuff, and then eventually, it turned into this. Now, this is a sneaker I want to talk about because I've been seeing this sneaker go around the internet. A lot of rumors. We've been hearing about this shoe for almost 2 years now, so we finally have a release date for this pair. And as you can see, the last sale was $211. So this shoe has not yet come out yet, but the price is only $211 for an early pair. And this shoe back, 2-3 years ago, this would be a $500-600 pair of shoes. This is a toe, what you want to call a yellow toe. So you have the bread toe, royal toe, black toe, all these toe as you can call them. And this is a fire colorway, black and yellow, can't go wrong. My favorite color blocking of all Jordan 1s is that toe color blocking, and I think it's fire. And the fact that you can get an early pair for $200 right now is crazy in my opinion, which leads me to believe that this pair most likely will be sitting on shelves. And that fact that Air Jordan 1 is sitting on shelves blows my mind, because any Air Jordan 1s a couple years ago you could not find on shelves. Mids, lows, highs, there was nothing. And the fact that this pair could possibly sit on shelves is crazy. Another Jordan 3 that is set to release next month is the Air Jordan 3 Fire Red. So this is another early pair. This is a grail pair. This is an OG colorway. This is one of the first OG colorways that are going to be on this list. So you know, OG colorways always sell out, and OG colorways always hold a higher regard in the sneaker community and usually have a higher resale. But not for this one. You get this pair early for around $216 depending on your size. Another shoe that leads me to believe that this will sit on shelves. So if you guys are interested in this pair, you know, buy them. Double up. If this is one of your favorite shoes and you don't see anything else coming out for the rest of the year, I would double up on this pair. One, you can rock one right now and have a fresh one in a couple of years. And then in a couple of years, if you don't decide to rock that fresh pair, it might be $400-500 in a couple of years. Some of these colorways, in my opinion, will go up in the next couple of years. Now, like I said, this is not a quick flip video. I'm not telling you to buy these to hold them, but I think that some of these pairs are being slept on right now, and we're gonna see these in the next couple of years shoot up to that $400-500 mark. I'm also throwing some Adidas 350s in the mix. Now I know Adidas 350 V2s are kind of washed out. Everybody's tired of it. They want new stuff. But look, for a resale price of $280, at one point this shoe was going for $1,000. And the fact that they came out with so many restocks, so many, you know, reproductions of this pair, now that it's going for $280, buy it now. This is a grail sneaker for a lot of people, and if I could get my hands on this for $280, I would definitely be buying this pair. You know, a lot of people are not messing with the 350 right now, so you need to buy the shoes when they're at the lowest. So when the shoe is not at the hype. So right now, Jordan 3s are not the hype, Jordan 1s are not the hype, and Yeezys are not that hype right now. So you buy them when they're low, and in a couple of years now, you'll see the fashion come back around and be like, yo, I got that 350 from, you know, 2022, 2021. I got this 350, and the fashion, they're all in circles. Everything repeats itself. So we'll see it repeat itself. So the Yeezy will come back in style, in fashion, and popularity. But right now, buy it while it's low so you can have it and then just keep it in your collection. And then whenever, you know, they come back, whenever they're popping again, you whip it back out and be like, damn, you got that pair? And you got that pair. Right here, this is a shoe that I'm gonna have to eat my own words about, because last year I was raving about this pair. I was telling people to buy it up at $250-300 because I did estimate this shoe to be a $400 pair in the next year or so. And I'm gonna eat my own words. I was wrong with that, ladies and gentlemen. So forgive me if you went and bought 100 pairs of Patent One breads, because I definitely did cost y'all some money. But if you guys didn't, this is a perfect shoe to pick up. I know a lot of people are messing with that patent quality on the shoe, but you know, it's a fire shoe. I like it, and you can always remove that patent with doing some, you know, tricks with acetone and paint remover, stuff like that. You can go watch a YouTube video if you're interested in removing that. But you know, I think it's a fire shoe, and I do think this shoe will go up in price eventually. Might be a longer hold than I estimated, but right now for a resale price of $233, can't go wrong with that. Right here, a sneaker that I've been seeing a lot of people been talking hate about, bro. People been talking shit about this sneaker, and I'm so sad to see that. People are calling this one of the biggest bricks in Jordan brand of 2022, and it's crazy to see this iconic, and I'm going to call it an iconic colorway, be talked about in such light. And as you can see, some pairs are selling for $161. That is below retail, ladies and gentlemen. So you can probably pick this pair up at one of your Foot Locker Champs Finish Line for a retail price. And if not, come on, go to StockX, get it for below retail, and you have yourself probably one of the most iconic Air Jordan 7s of all time, in my opinion. Another fire sneaker that I think that people are sleeping on is the Jordan 14 Light Ginger. Now, the Jordan 14 isn't that popular of a model, but the ginger colorway is one of my favorite colorways for the Air Jordan 14. And this sneaker is still sitting on the sneakers app. So if you are interested in picking this pair up, you can just go right to the sneakers app. And I'm pretty sure they have a full-size run. And I'm pretty sure in all your local, you know, retail shops, Finish Line, Foot Lockers, you should be able to find this pair as well. I do think this is a slept-on pair because Jordan 14s don't release that often. So the fact that we got a Jordan 14 this year, I do believe that, you know, in the next couple of years, people are going to be looking for this pair. They're going to want to add this pair to the collection, and it's going to be a lot harder to get that pair, and it's going to be a lot more expensive to get that pair in a couple of years. So buy it now. And one of the biggest sneakers on the list is the Yeezy 350. Not V2, not V3, the OG V1 350 Turtle Doves. We were blessed to see a restock or a re-release of this pair. I should say a re-release, not a restock of this pair on Yeezy Day. A lot of people actually ate, a lot of people did take L's, but for a resale price of $500, at one point this shoe was going for $2,000. And the fact that you can pick it up for around $500, I say buy. And I think the shoe price will come down a little bit because the hype isn't there. People aren't buying Yeezy 350s. So I would say buy now while the hype is dead, as you can say, or down on Yeezy 350s or Yeezy in general. And then in a couple of years, this shoe will be a grail to most people. Another Air Jordan 1 high that is sitting is the Air Jordan 1 Heritage. You could probably find this pair at maybe an outlet. I've seen some people find pairs at outlets, not in a full size run, but you know, they have the 1 or 2 off pairs. You're gonna be able to find this at all your retail shops or on GOAT and StockX for below retail. And this is a fire colorway. And I love when people are making customs of this shoe. You can make a bread toe, you can make an Air Jordan 1 Chicago, you can make an Air Jordan 1 bread. A lot of different versatility with this shoe if you want to customize it, or if you want to keep it the OG colorway. I do think it's fire. And if you're on the Travis wave, if you like the Travis Air Jordan 1 Fragment High, then you have to like this pair because it's the same color blocking. The next shoe we're going to talk about is the Air Jordan 4 Lightning. Now this shoe did release last year and prices did slowly go up, but still sitting at around $300 depending on your size. This was a grail sneaker to a lot of sneakerheads. It's the Air Jordan 4, so we all know that Jumpman is coming with the Air Jordan 4 Heat. That's going to be their new cash cow. They put the Air Jordan 1 on the back burner, and they're going to be pumping out Air Jordan 4s. The Air Jordan 4 is going to be the next popping shoe for the next couple of years, and I would say pick up this pair at $300 if you can find it, because this is a fire shoe. The yellow is amazing. Quality is amazing, materials, everything. Like I said, this is just such an OG, you know, even though it's not an OG colorway, it's an OG colorway in the sneakerhead market, being from 2006. Like I said, it's not one that Michael Jordan wore, but in my eyes, this is an OG colorway, and this is a fire colorway, and you need to have this in your collection. And the sneaker that I'm going to end off the video with is one of my grails, one of those sneakers I was talking about back in, you know, 2011, 2012. I love this Lebron 8 South Beach, and at one point this pair was going for about 1.5 to 2K, and right now you could have got the pair for retail. I've seen pairs going for as low as under retail. Right now sitting around $300, so it did go up a little bit. So I am, you know, happy about that I did see that, you know, there is some interest in this shoe. But at first you could basically pick it up for retail. Now let me give you my take on the sneaker market right now. Now we are in a down year, and obviously we're in a recession. The whole world is in a down year, so obviously sneakers are gonna take the same hit that, you know, the housing market, the car market, food, everything else is in a down year right now. So people aren't really buying shoes at the moment. But like I said, if you guys do have that extra bread, and if you guys do want to start building your sneaker collection, which you can build it slowly, you know, one shoe every 3 months, one shoe every 4 or 5 months, build it slowly, but you can build it with a lot of quality sneakers that are right now sitting, and in my opinion will be way more valuable next couple of years. Once we're out of this recession, a lot of people are going to be spending money, so these shoes will go up in value. And for so many years it's been a reseller market. Right now the sneaker game, it went from collecting sneakers to selling sneakers, and I believe we're gonna go right back into collecting sneakers. A lot of stuff on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok has been about how you can make money on sneakers, and a lot of people have been upset about that. A lot of people have been upset that they can't get their hands on pairs, but right now you're able to get your hands on a lot of quality pairs for very decent prices for basically retail on a lot of these pairs. So you want to buy now and you want to hold for later. I just think there's a lot of good pairs right now, like I said, going for basically retail, and I would buy, if I'm starting to build a sneaker collection, I would buy as many as I can get right now. And the fact that these sneakers are not selling for much, resellers are out of the game right now, and that's giving, you know, the people that want to build their sneaker collection, the people that want to actually wear the shoes, is giving us an opportunity to pick up these pairs. We don't have to fight against the bots. We don't have to stand in long lines. We can go to the store right when it opened and we can get our size. That's how it used to be. Back in 2009, 2010, I used to go to the store. I was standing in line, about 20 people or so, and we would all get our pairs. And there would still be some leftover pairs. You know, they wouldn't last for that whole day or so, maybe a couple hours. People would come in, they they would grab a size here or there. Some people, you know, missed their size because they didn't have it. You had the ability to possibly get your shoe a couple hours even after the release, and that's kind of what the market we are in right now. I was able to pick up playoff 12s, you know, 5 hours after they initially released. They had a full size run. So some of these shoes are just sitting in stores, and they're really good pairs. And I believe in the future they're going to be going for a lot more money, and people are going to really want to have these pairs in their collection and be really upset that they slept on it back in 2022. And it's so funny because I used to see an image go around on TikTok and Instagram back in like 2015 when we saw all these fire Air Jordans sitting. We saw Chicago sitting, this Jordan sitting, Jordan 3s white cement, Jordan 3 black cement, Jordan 4 black caps, all of these pairs sitting, and people were like, damn, I wish the time was like that. And recently I took a picture and we saw the Jordan 1 Heritage, the Green Bean 5s, the Playoff 12s, the Midnight Navy 6s, you know, all of these fire colorways. So we're in that time right now. So don't sleep on this time. It's a beautiful time to be a sneakerhead right now because we're able to get all the pairs we want at really good prices. So right now is your time to build a collection and buy up those sneakers. Alright guys, well that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to smash that like button and hit the subscribe button if you are new here. And let me know guys in the comment section below, what do you guys think about the current sneaker market? Is it at an all-time low or is it at an all-time high? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and TikTok. Both of those links will be down in the description box below. And guys, do not forget to check out my Discord, Poppy Gang. It's going to be the top link down below. Click that link right there. It'll take you right to the Discord app. Join up. We're trying to build out the community over there. I do offer some voice channels, so whenever I am live, you guys can come in and chop it up with me about sneakers. I am also trying to build out a sneaker calendar, a sneaker restock monitor, all these little things for free. It's not going to be a cook group, but I'm trying to build out a sneaker community over on my Discord. So make sure you guys come through, show some love. I would really appreciate that. It's been your boy Tim, signing off. Peace.